Hi guys, welcome to Tutorial Thursday. Can you hear me and see me okay? Hey Brian and Shelly and Beth. Hi Julie. Hi Darnell. Cool. So I took one of the ink tumblers from last week and started to glue some fish on. We'll see how far this takes me. They are not easy to glue on the metal. Of course, these have the grooves too, so it's a little harder. But I think they'll be cute when I get them done. I did cut out some more fish to put on there. I've got like octopus and all kinds of sea life stuff, so I'm going to go through my skins and get some cool stuff cut out. So I thought they were cute. Alright, so tonight, I don't know what I want to do first. I think we're going to do the pens first. But anyways, I was putting them on with the gloss gel. But you could use a super glue or some type of glue that sticks faster, because I was holding them down for a while. Hi Janice. Hi Patricia. Hi Joy. Welcome. Alright, so, oh, those tiles dried, by the way. The stuck-up pigs were released today. And the tiles that I was playing on dried. So that is boastful. I did it on a brown pillow with a black cell activator. Of course, my cell activator was thick because these mixed up pretty thin. And then this one is pretentious. See all the chunkies? Was old house paint. I was just playing to see how they reflect off of dark. Oh, there's the other one. Pompous is the red-orange shift. Oh boy. It's hard to catch that on camera. There it is. So they're pretty fun to play with. So tonight, I thought that we can make alcohol ink out of those. And we'll do our plastic wrap tumbler with that. But I want to do these pens first because I have a lot of people that ask me how to do the pens. So let's do a step-by-step, I guess. So these are the Inkjoy pens from Papermate. It's been one of those days. So the first thing you want to do is take the whole thing apart. Make sure you put these where you will find them when you're done. Let me bring you down a little bit so you see up closer. Here we go. Get my paintbrush out of there. Although I will need it. So the first thing you want to do is take the clip off. Easiest way to do that is to just twist it. Like so. Don't need it, chuck it. So you're left with a bump right here. I do not waste my time trying to sand that bump down. I just get my jewelry nippers, wire clippers, whatever you want to call them, and I snip that off. And I also try to get that little one down there. So then you're stuck with these hearts that you have to sand. So we're still going to have to sand it down, but you have to sand that off. Hi Vic, hi Bonnie, hi Joella. Flush cutters. Yes, Brian, thank you. I should know that. I've been making jewelry for years. So, here's my sandpaper. Everything went running. Always have more. So I'm going to sand this down. I already have two already done, so I just want to show you how the tack it method works for your glitter. And then we can put a coat of UV resin over it and have one coat dry. Hey Sandy. Hi, Travel Dreamer. Thanks for stopping back in. So you just want to take the shine off so that everything sticks properly. That includes the very top. Hi, Mary Ellen. Okay, so that was pretty easy. So it's all prepped, ready for alcohol. I use the wood dowels. I like to measure about where my pen's going to come to once it's in the dowel. Let's try putting it in the right way. And I like to put a fresh piece of tape on there so it doesn't stick. That way the resin doesn't stick. Okay. So I also use these little silicone plugs for the very top. So I don't have to worry about resin getting down in there. If it builds up on the top, you can snip that off. It's not going to be very noticeable. I did one earlier today. Oh, where'd it go? Because I have 1,000 things over here. I will find it. Uno momento. Maybe I won't find it. Oh, there it is. Sneaky little thing. I wanted to play with some big glitter. These are autumn leaves. And this is all done with UV resin. But I did have a little chunk up there, so I just snipped it off and ran my sandpaper on the inside. So it's pretty easy. That's 2 coats of UV resin over that because these do stick up, so in between I was sanding. It does need one more sand and another coat, so it's not totally finished. But it was fun. Okay, let's get that cleaned. I'm just going to spray my isopropyl alcohol on it. Give it a good wipe down. Get all that residue off of there. Oops. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. Grab a different one. Clean up my little bit of mess I have here so nothing else sticks to it. Okay, so on the tack it method, you're going to use glue and water. My glue's been sitting for quite a long time. Just giving myself just a little bit because I'm only going to be putting this on tonight. We have the next step already done. Hi, Deirdre. Hi, Sherry. I did the mystery boxes today for prizes. They were fun to do. Lots of goodies in there. So if you haven't entered for my big drawing tomorrow, make sure you go watch Monday Night Live to learn how to enter. A little bit too much water in there. I put a little more glue. Oh my goodness, I hit the bottom. I went flying. So I'm thinking, since the last Saturday is on at the end of the month, I think we'll do a live celebration party and do some more smaller giveaways. So we'll do that like on Saturday night on the 29th. So if you're not busy, pop in. Might win some prizes. There we go. That's better. I had a little bit too much water in there. It's kind of a 50-50 ratio with the water. So with Tack-It, this stuff dries clear, but it's still sticky. And that was what will hold your glitter on your pen. I want to get this part moving so I can show you how to make alcohol ink with the stuck-up pigs or any mica powder. You can use your TLPs. Let's see. Guess we'll use this paintbrush. Let me get a bigger one. We'll be here all night if I use that one. It's too small. Okay. Getting into the big boys. Alright, so we're just going to take a little bit of that. We're going to start brushing that on. Just to get it on, and then we'll smooth it out. Because you don't want to leave it goopy. Because it will show when you put your glitter on. So I gotta look at chat here in a second because I'm not following like I should be. Okay, wipe that off. So let's get it smoothed out. And this should be dry by the time I get the other two done. If not, we'll hit it with the hairdryer. So everything looks covered. Oh, let's see. I gotta put that in something. Put it in there. Baby wipe box to the rescue. Hi, Roxanne. I think I saw everybody. I had a good laugh today. I think Sonia has entered the drawing about 50 times. You only need one entry because it will filter out and only pick one. But it was pretty funny. Nate did it too, but Nate told me he did it. So I have them boxed and ready to go. So if we do the drawing Friday, they'll be out in the mail Saturday morning. And when I say Friday, I mean tomorrow. So that is your last chance to enter before the drawing, and that's probably when I'll shut comments off. Okay, 2 down. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate you. I miss your premieres all the time because I'm eating dinner. But I try. I always come back and watch. Thank you, Darnell. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Darnell, have you tried the dragon scales yet? After I watch Shelly's bubble coasters, I really want to try those too. I just got to find my molds. They're in a drawer somewhere. I'm trying not to get involved into too much other stuff because I really have a lot of ornaments to get done. If I want to sell them for Christmas, I need to get them done. Okay. So that's our 3rd pen. I'm pretty sure 1 coat will be enough for glue. If not, we'll just add some resin and throw some glitter on it. That's good, Darnell. Okay. Trying to keep these in order where they go, so I know which ones I did first. So that's pretty sticky. I'm going to cover that up with my wet baby wipe here so I don't ruin it. I do want to get a piece of paper. Don't waste any glitter. You like how I say that? So I don't waste any glitter. Do you think I have enough glitter? As long as it's art related, Mary Ellen, absolutely. Alright, so let's get some on here. I'm always heavy handed with glitter because I want a lot on there before I tap it. Make sure I'm covered well. So my retreaters got pens the first year that we went. So that's on there pretty good. Alright, so let's set that down for a minute. I'm going to keep these papers out because I'm going to burnish them. Okay. Let's take the second one we did. We'll use a blue. I might do two blues because I like that color. Thank you, Janice. I appreciate you. If you guys are not subscribed to Janice's channel, check her out, please. She does some awesome mixed media work. I just love watching her. It's so different than just pouring paint. I like different stuff too. That's super pretty glitter. Okay, put it back in there. I'm going to do another one in that color because it's really pretty. I had a black glitter that I ordered, but I took care of all that stuff off my desk and I put it in a bin to be put away, and I don't feel like digging in that bin. I did get some really super pretty glitters. I have so many ideas of things to make for the swag bags for the retreat. So I order all the stuff and then I'll decide what I want to do. Needs a little bit down here. Okay. So we'll bring the pink one back. Let's get that one burnished. So when I say burnish, and I'm going to put a glove on. Absolutely, Jarnell, you will love what she does. I watch every one of her videos. Alright, so I'm going to use my finger, and I'm just going to rub my glitter. You don't want to rub super hard, you just want to burnish it. So that takes the rough off and smooths down what's underneath. So I got a little spot there that's not covered, but that's okay because I'm not going to resin this one tonight. So I can put another coat on. But it gives it more of a holographic look. I might have missed that when I was putting the glue on. But that's okay, because I always like to do two coats anyways. So do not save that glitter because it may have glue in it. So just chuck that glitter. Or you can start yourself a slop jar of glitter that you can use for other projects. Alright, let's rub the blue one. Makes them super pretty. But these will get another coat. I like it a little thicker and more smooth for sure. All right. So when you get that all done, you can put water slides or names on your pens, whatever you want to do with them before you put your first coat of resin on. So I have 2 pens here that I just want them plain. I like just the plain iridescent holographic, and I like this is a color shift. So I'm just going to resin these 2. We're going to use the UV resin. So that will be simple to do. It's only going to take 1.5 minutes. I am going to change my glove though, because I do have blue glitter on that one. I use Tack It. You mix it 50-50 with water and get it. You want to brush it really smooth. You could also use like the gold leafing adhesive. That would work as well. Anything that stays sticky after it dries. Alright. Hi, Christy B. Just noticed you were here. Alright, so for pens, you need very little resin. When I say very little, it's just a smidge. So I'm just going to do maybe a teaspoon. That's it. That'll do both those pens. Hi, Kathy Mack. Glad to see you. Alright, let's do this one first. So I like to start my resin in the middle, because you just want to get it on. If you're doing this, guys, please wear a respirator. This UV resin stinks really bad when it's curing under the light. Normally I use it when I'm doing projects, but I'm live and I don't want to dig it out right now. But I will stand far enough away. I have a fan blowing behind me, so it should take it away from me. So you want to get it all smoothed out. Simple, simple. Alright. Put this far away from your light or it will cure in your cup. If you want to wipe your hand off with the UV resin, just use a baby wipe. Works pretty good. Okay, 1.5 minutes. Thank you, Bonnie. I smell it already. It's cooking. Patricia, I am always looking for stuff that's not incredibly time consuming, but yet it's super cool to give as a gift. It's, you know, just showing your artistic ability. I don't want to say it's crafty because it's a step up above crafts. Crafts to me are gluing things together. You know, I don't consider crocheting or knitting a craft. That's an art in itself. But, you know, like if you're just gluing yarn on a jar after you spray painted it, to me that's crafts. when you're adding glitter and different things or using epoxy, it becomes an art. This will be done in a second. I am slowly turning my pen, by the way. We may get away with one coat. It looks pretty shiny. So today, the Stuck-Up Pigs released. I also wanted to let you guys know that Fluid Art Co. is now carrying every color of Amsterdam paint. So that is a place to shop. And I checked out the pricing. It's super cheap. It's a better deal than getting it somewhere else. I'm just going to do a 60-second to get the top and the bottom. So the 500 mils are like $22.97 for the violet pearl that I was looking at. They also have the big bucket of titanium white. So normally I order my 500 ml jars from Art Supply Warehouse when they have them on sale, which is 2 sales a year. And the regular colors are like 19 something, but I know the pricing's probably gone up. You know, inflation's been hitting everything. Hi Denise, welcome. So, to me, with free shipping from Fluid Art Co., 500 ml Bry is 16 ounces. A little over 16 ounces. Alright, so this pen is done. Just going to leave it set for a bit. I'm going to do one more and then I'll be done with these. Then we're going to move on to the Mica alcohol inks, which will be super fun to do. I really want to do a tumbler with that Boastful. So I have tumblers, black tumbler sitting here saying, color me. And then, you know, of course, the other tumblers in the art shed feel like they're orphans because they're not painted. They're stainless steel. They probably feel like unwanted children. I don't know. I just don't feel like going out and spray painting. But I should because winter's coming. Alright, so I have my UV resin on this one. And I still had enough left for one more pen. So I may use that and put another coat of blue on. Alright, let's get this one cured. I thought I'd make myself a couple of pens for my desk because everybody steals my stuff. I doubt it, Shelley. Sweet Alan doesn't get anything else done. Why would he get that done? I gotta tell you guys, it was hilarious. He had left his suitcase in the laundry room from his trip. So, I don't know if it was Jake or Chris. Somebody put it on the kitchen floor so they could do their laundry. And the zipper was unzipped. So Finnegan had all of Alan's dirty clothes all over the house. And that's my fault because I wasn't watching him. He's dog sitting, Kathy. Finn is doing great. I think I'm going to need to take him to the vet, though. His eye's a little red. I'm wondering if he's going to have some dry eye syndrome. It's kind of common with Westies. There's Alan. Speak of him, and he is here. He was lurking. But Ellie has a doctor's appointment November 16th. So I'm going to wait and be patient and have the vet check her when we're there, because they'll be able to give her an x-ray, because it'll be like a week, like 10 days before when she would be due for puppies. So, well, thank you for lurking and listening, Alan. I appreciate that. Alright, let's see how this one feels. Just a tad sticky. Sometimes you need to do 2 courses of the UV light. So I had bought Finn some baby shark pajamas. And I was putting them on him last night, and he slipped on my lap while I was putting them on. Well, then it was like, nope, you aren't touching me. I want nothing to do with you. And he refused to let me put the back feet in, the back part. But I finally got him on him. Alan held him. Oh, if looks could kill, I would have been dead. The silicone stoppers you can get on Amazon. I'm not sure if I put those in my Amazon shop, but I may have. So everything may be in there for these pens, because I did these maybe a year ago. So I think I put everything in the shop then. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let me use up that UV resin and put that rest of that blue glitter on that while I have it out. Puppy duty for sure. Yes, he will be on puppy duty. So I don't need a lot of resin to do a coat of glitter. You want to do it as thin as possible. Otherwise you get way too much glitter. So I won't be able to burnish that either, unless I do another thing to tack it over it. But at that point your pen would be so thick that I don't know if it would be comfortable in your hand. Alright. Let me get a piece of paper. Wipe my finger off. I don't want any resin on my shaker bottle. If Ellie's pregnant and we have puppies, I guarantee you my lives will be shorter, or the puppies will be part of the life. Because it will be crazy here. For 8 weeks. There. So let me get that back in there and we'll cure that pen real quick. And then we'll be done with the pens. So that was super easy tutorial how to do the pens. Because all you do after they're done is just put the pen back together. Nothing fancy. I thought about investing in a glitter vacuum. Have you guys seen those? I watched a girl use it on her channel a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, hey, I need one of those. I have a child here, well, adult son, who is absolutely crazy about glitter. Like, get it away from me. Like, he can't function if he's got glitter on him. He's got to go wash it off. So I got him really good 2 years ago. I wrapped his big gift card in glitter paper. So he told me to keep the gift card. He's like, I don't want it because I'm not touching that glitter. It doesn't get it all up there now? Oh. Well, thank you, Kathy. Try to keep it different on this channel. We're not just pouring paint all the time. So after I get this done, I'll show you guys the coat rack that I did Monday night. It's drying. It dried beautiful. I can't believe I've been on YouTube for 5 years. It doesn't seem like it's been that long. Okay. Let me just check it. Actually, that feels pretty good. Okay, I'll leave that over there. I'm going to move that whole box. Now we're going to have some fun. More fun. I shouldn't say fun. We'll have more fun. Okay, so these are done. They just need to be put to back. Oh, I should show you how to put one back together. Well, we'll save that for a video. How's that? Because they're super easy to put back together. I don't want to waste that time. Alright. Let me change this out. Because we don't want glitter on our tumbler. We want chameleon powder on our tumbler. Someday, I'm going to have a 10-foot long pouring table. So I can just film in stages. Wouldn't that be fun? Well, that spot's dirty. I'll just film over here. You know, because 3x4 isn't big enough. Yeah, he's definitely a glitter phobe. It's hilarious. I chuckle about it. I think it's funny. Alright. So today, these are the little babies that were released. They're called Stuck-Up Pigs. This is Boastful, which shifts to green. I thought that would be awesome on a black tumbler. This one is Pretentious. We shift from purple to blue. This one here, the green on this, when it shifts to the dark turquoise, it's gorgeous. Oh my god, it's so pretty. And then Pompous shifts from black, orange, gold, red. It's so hard to catch it, but there it is again. So I want to mix up Boastful and make it into an alcohol ink. So I have these little bottles, a little funnel, my little scoop. This is what I call a Mica scoop. Thank you, Miss Shelley. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Alright, so I'm going to take this rubber thing off because it always gets in the way. And let me see. I don't want to use it out of the envelope because it'll be just blowing everywhere. So I'm going to, you want to put your mica in first. So you want to, I hate to do this, but you got to be kind of heavy-handed with the mica to make alcohol ink. Because you want enough color with the alcohol. So I'm going to be using quite a bit of this. It's going to break my heart, but that's okay. I will use this ink like it was my firstborn child. See, and I spilled a little. This is when I feel like a crackhead. When you spill stuff that's really expensive. It's like, oh no. So I already know this funnel's going to give me issues. And I was going to cut the end off, and I should have. Let's see if I can get it to go down with a skewer. It's going to go down when I put the alcohol in there anyways. But I just didn't want it to poof up on me. Have a good dinner, Julie. It's your turn now, right? Okay. So pretty on the stick, too. Okay, alcohol ink. When you're using a funnel, you're going to have to lift that funnel up as you're pouring, because it will suck the air in. And it's going to be messy when you're pouring from a bottle. That should fill me right there. I want to stop. Okay. I'm going to wipe that out because I'm going to be making the other two later. Okay. So to this, I had my wonderful husband bring me some BBs out of my BB gun. I'm going to put 2 BBs in there because you want to be able to shake that mica. Give it a good mix. Let's give it a drip, see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that's gonna work great. Yay. I was worried I didn't have enough mica in there, but I'm good. I'll leave that here because I'm gonna make more. Alright guys, are you ready for some fun? So as you know, I did the alcohol ink tumblers. So this is what we're gonna do. So I have a black one. Take my stickers off. I have to bring you guys up now just a little bit so you'll be able to see everything. Take my paper off of there. So before I clean that, I'm going to put gloves on. And then I have to think about what I did with my plastic wrap. Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. It's sitting on its side. It's 91%. Alright, so let's give it a clean. Just going to spray it down. So for this alcohol ink tumbler, you don't have to tape anything off. If you're using a food safe resin, you're fine. And Stone Coat does have a sale, a code, spooky. At checkout will get you 15% off. Alright, let me set that aside. I need plastic wrap. So a lot of you guys know I used to work at a bakery. When they closed, I started baking from home. So yeah, I have plastic wrap. Which made its way out here now for tumblers. I never learned how to cut it with this thing, so I just used an X-Acto knife. Because, you know, I didn't learn that. There's probably a YouTube video on it. Okay. I don't care if there's black showing through on this. I want to just see that chameleon powder. Alright, let's start sprinkling. So you just sprinkle on your plastic wrap. You can do a lot or you can do a little. Depends how much you want on that tumbler. Like I said, I think with a little black showing it might be prettier. But we'll see how it turns out. I hear you, Finny. Okay. So I did it far enough down to get the bottom. Doesn't matter about the top. So just drape your plastic wrap over. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty already. I see the turquoise. Same thing here. Just gonna kind of beat it up a little bit. Make sure you get your bottom. Doesn't have to be totally covered, but how your plastic sets on here gives you the design on your cup. And when I say that, I mean how it gives you these ripples and stuff. Oh, I'm sure if she has puppies, you guys, you'll see plenty of videos of puppies. For sure. So for the sake of time, I'm going to try to blow dry this to see if I can get the alcohol ink to dry faster so we can actually see it dry. Because if I take it off now, well, I guess I could take it off now. But it's going to be super cool. See that? So if you see spots that you don't like, you can always go back. Oh my, it's so pretty. But I think I want to dry it. I think I get a better result when I dry it. So you're going to have to listen to my hair dryer, but I'm going to do it away from the table. So it won't be quite so loud. But I didn't see Dawn here, so we might be okay. That sounds cool, Mary Ellen. So the thing is, if I heat up the cup, the alcohol ink will dry. Let's take it off. Let's see where we're at. So it didn't leave a lot left on the plastic, which is cool. Still will have to dry it just a little bit. Oh my goodness. The colors are so pretty. Oh, I just can't catch it on camera. I will have to take my phone and video this so you can see it from my view. You could almost do this a couple times to build up the layers. Like right here, it's not real heavy, but here it is. So you could do it a couple of times. Oh, the blue and the green is just so shifty and so pretty. Look at the bottom. Yeah, it's really super pretty. So you know what that means. Now I gotta mix up the other colors. I may put another coat on that one though. We'll see. I gotta think about it. So let me grab 2 more scoopies. walking in a maze out here. I love it. It's not quite dry all the way, but that's going to be so cool with resin on it. I like to do something different with new products that Fluid Art Co. sends me, because everybody does blooms, and I want to do something different with them. I want people to see that you don't have to use it just for blooming. I have plenty of tumblers, Shelly. I just got them in their case. Shh. Oh, dear. Hi, Joyce. Alright, so let's make pretentious. What's left in my baggies I'll put in these little jars. I'll use my funnel again. I'm going to cut that end off, though. I don't want to struggle again. That was not fun. Yes, blooming is a Shelley Carruthers art form. Using a pillow base. Using untinted house paint mixed with pigments. If you watch video 500 on my channel, all the direction is there how to do it. It is very fun. I could do it every day, all day. But I try not to overdo it on my channel because I like to do everything. So I don't leave myself, I'm not like a one-trick pony. Alan, you know, you brought him in, so shh. He already knows, Shelly. They're in the foyer. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to put all these things that I'm buying because I'm going to have to get rid of some stuff in the art shed. I have way too many shipping materials that I don't need. Because most of my shipping is from Etsy and it's paint, so I really don't need all that shipping stuff. And if you haven't checked out my Etsy shop, remember, paints are on sale until the 31st. You don't need a code. So they're 15% off from now till the 31st. And I also put my clocks are on sale and some of my artwork. Just a little bit more alcohol in this one. Wish there was a way I could clean that spoon in there. Alright, we're going to add a couple BBs. Since I really don't use my BB gun. Haven't had to. Find my top. Let's see what this one looks like. He does not bring in all the boxes, Choice. My son does. And believe me, I hear it from him. What'd you buy now? I'm like, doesn't none of your business. You're not my husband. Well, Ellen knows that I don't get things put away too quickly, so there's our purple and our blue. So we're going to I'll have to do a tumbler. I'll do a video for that one. We'll mix up the pampas. And then we'll get to questions. And that tumbler should be completely dry by the time I'm done with that. And I can show you a little bit better. It's killing me to use these guys for alcohol inks, but I think I'll have more use out of them this way. I already have them mixed up for blooming, so I'm not like wasting anything at all. me squirt this out a little bit. I don't want that purple to get down in there. We don't want it in the pampas. I think the pampas is going to make a really pretty tumbler because of the red shift. On the black, it'd be gorgeous. Alright, so like I said, make sure you put your pigment in first. I just had to look what was being said. It wouldn't be so bad if I had a place to put it all. So I need to decide what's the most important thing I'm going to be doing out here. Because I've already taken over the dining room for the paint mixing business. There is no more places for me to take over unless we do the upstairs. And I will not do that because then I have to take everything upstairs. So, I really would love that space for resining. But that's going to be a no-go. Alright. Let's see if I can get that to go down a little bit before I add the alcohol. The other one gummed up on me a little bit. I bet you do, Mary Ellen, because I know from experience of all the things that we've gone through with renovations and such, I am so picky about how people do stuff in my house, including Alan. So a lot of times I'll say, oh, never mind, I'll just do it. Go, 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 I'll do it myself. Like I fire him. I would have been a great contractor because I would have hired the best. So we probably would have had a good business going. But I also would have been very hard to work for. And I admit that. I'm too picky. All right. I can't grab a damn BB. So I'm glad he brought me a bunch because I can see some TLPs getting mixed up into alcohol inks. What do you think? You do need me at the lake house. Oh my gosh, I'd be yelling at everybody. We could just send you home, Shelly, and Jimmy and I could, like, go after everybody. Because he's picky like I am, too. Yeah, the BBs, they're always in there so that you can mix this up really well before you start. So we're not going to see much on the pampas because it's a red shift. And the light's not going to catch it. You're not going to see it there either. But that's how you mix them up. So you want a good half a teaspoon for this little bottle. If you're using a bigger bottle, you're going to need a full teaspoon of mica powder to get the best colorant. Alright, let me get the top on that one. We don't want them to dry out. They're way too expensive. Okay. So, where's my cap? I want to knock that over. Okay. So here's how it's dried. So I'm looking at it right now. I see green and then I see turquoise over here. I wish I could pick it up for you guys. I'll have to do one of those in real color videos. So this part here is not as colorful as this side. So I'm probably going to do another layer. But the bottom is gorgeous. Let's see if I can get that. See it? So now after you get these on, because they are mica, see? It's on my hands a little bit. You have to spray this with a sealant. Krylon Crystal Clear. I would do a coat of that. And if you can, because resin likes to resist things that are glossy, I would do a matte over top of that. Just to seal those in. And they should work perfectly fine. Yeah, that teal is just so pretty. It's at the angle on my camera because it's over here and you can't see it. Bummer. Oops, there it is. See it? On the right hand side is the teal. And then we have the green. So that is Boastful from Stuck Up Pigs. Alright guys, I think we're going to wrap it up. Tomorrow night I'm going to be doing the drawing. It's not going to be live, but it will be a video. And I'm hoping to have a premiere up for Saturday. I'm thinking about maybe the Stuck Up Pigs tumblers. Just to show them how to get them on. So, yeah. I thank you all for joining me tonight. If you have any questions, reach out to me at ChristinaWelchart@yahoo.com. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. If you need a link to products, don't be afraid to ask. I will share my spots with you. I have very many vendors that I buy from, and I always shop the best prices. So if you need help finding something, don't be afraid to ask. But I love you all, and I'll see you all. I'll see you live Monday, but watch for me tomorrow for the video of the winners, and Saturday for a premiere. That will be at 7 p.m. I haven't decided on tomorrow, but I will make an announcement. Watch the community tab for the time, and we'll see you then. Bye now.